Hello guys, how are you doing? This is the Tech Thirsty and you're watching video on how to upload data to Mysql using from Excel file to Mysql using PHP. So let's get started. So this is my project folder. We require two files. So this is the users.csv file, which is the Excel file we will be uploading. Nothing much in it: name, address, gender, designation, and age. And make sure that you rename it with .csv because .xls is not going to work, and we'll see it why. So please, whenever you make your Excel files, before uploading, make sure to upload it or rename it to .csv, right? uh, that's about it, nothing more than that. So let's now create one file name index.php. Yes, now we will require one more file. Let's create that. Write the name at same. Let's name it import.php. And now open it, that one also. Now this is the only two files will be required. Now let's start with the basic setup. So I will grab it from my older project. Okay, I'm done with it. So oops, we have to change the title. Actually, I've grabbed it from my some other project. So we'll name it as upload SQL, no sorry, data from Excel. Fine. Let's create a body tag. Sorry for that. And HTML tag. Oops, this auto completion sometimes gives error. Now what we will require is we will require a form in it, and yeah, we will require a form with upload a file. That's it. Before that, let's give it a so wrap everything it in container. So you will be seeing doing like shortcuts and all, because I am using It's a cool tool and available for almost every editor. You should try that one. Now we'll give a title to it. Let's say add multiple employees to my SQL using PHP and say X. That's it. Now we'll require a form. So let's read the form tag action. Oops, actually we don't require the action and method. I will tell you later why the heck, but we'll require an ID. So give it the ID of say upload file. I think it's okay. Now we'll require a field to upload a file and submit pattern. And if you are not familiar with materialize, I'm not using Bootstrap here, I'm materialize, so just ignore it. Just remember one thing, that we require a form, and we require input field with file type of file. We require an ID for the form, we will require a name for the input file, and we will require a submit button. That's it. I don't like Bootstrap much, that's why I'm using Materialize. so don't get confused. And even if you want to learn it, so I think documentation, it's like awesome. Just go to materialize css and you are good to go then. But for now, just ignore everything. I've given this a name of employee file. We created a file type. Now we require a file path wrapper. Now what's that? I'll show it to you. Input text. Okay. I require a class of path file path where and validate. Now we require a button to submit the form. So give input type, it's a submit. Name will be, let's just don't give this a name, we don't require that. We'll want just a class of btn so it will look nicer, and we will give it a nice value, say add employees. I think now we are good to go with the HTML stuff. Let's show you it. Okay, let's just first have a look at the table structure. It's just a simple table. I have named it tbl employees. It has 6 field with id, name, address, gender, designation, and age. Nothing much. It's the same what we are going to upload by using our excel file. So just a simple structure, and it's empty to show you. So structure you can create for your own easily. Now let's show me you the html file. Okay, sorry, php file, and the line you are seeing is what the file path wrapper. Now we haven't given the action and method because we will be submitting the form using javascript. Yes, you're right, we will be using javascript and ajax, and we will send the file data to the import.php using ajax. So we will now create a document ready function in the script tag, and make sure script tag will be after your body tag or before the last div tag. Document ready function back. Now we will grab the id because we want to trigger the event when we will press the button. So id is upload file when we trigger this event on submit, right? So after submitting button, we will call a callback function. We pass an argument e. Now we require to say prevent the submission of form after pressing the button. So we will say pre.prevent default. This will prevent the form from submission. Now we will require ajax. Not require, we'll write ajax. Will now require url to which we will send the data, which is import.php. We'll need to write the method which is going to be post in this case. That's why we haven't specified in the form tag the method and action. Then we will require the data, so we will create new object of the form data. This will require content type which will be false. So you can ignore all this because I even don't understand much about it, but I think you can, even without writing this, it will work. I'm tried, but I think it will work. So if after all this is a success, we will again write a function, pass the data to it, and we will check for errors if any. So if data is equal to error, then we will just give an pop-up or alert. Invalid file. So if you don't upload CSV, that what it will show. Two, if you don't select any file. So we will again show alert in this case. Please select file. And if both there are not, then we are successful. Oops. Typo. Then we will again alert with a success message. Success. Actually, let's console log it. We don't want alert for success because everything is okay. I think we are good to go. And index.php and JavaScript, we are ready. Now we have to write import.php file. So let's go and work on it. PHP tag. So this auto completion thing sometimes it really makes me crazy. Now we will check if the file is empty. Not empty actually. If it's not empty, file employee file, that is the name we have given to the input tag with type file. Now we will make a connection to the database. I will store that to connect variable Mysql like connect relate to past localhost, then root. Okay, we are good to go. Now what I am doing is getting the allowed extension. So array, oh the heck, I'm extremely sorry about that. Allowed extension, and we will pass CSV to it because we want that the user should only use CSV. Now we will get the extension of the uploaded file by the user, and it will save it to the extension variable and because we want to get the last extension of after the decimal or the full stop, right? Because the file extension is attached to the last of the file, and explode will divide the files uh, from the decimal point. Will pass then employee file and name. Okay, if now we will check if actually we'll pass if an array extension and allowed extension, and if both are present then it will proceed. Then we will catch the file data. So f open will pass the file which is employee file and temporary name to it, and we will open the file in read mode. Oops, sorry for that crazy phone. Thanks. Now we'll get the file data with the function f get csv for the .csv extension file. And that is why if you store the excel file with .xls, it's not going to work because we are using fget csv. Okay, now we will insert the data into the database. This is the last part of this overlong tutorial. I think the tutorial should have been short. I'm just creating the variables for the different field. We'll create for name, pass the connection, and then we will specify the row. So for the name we have specified the first row, so we'll give it 0 index, and that is what array indexes start with. Then I'll just copy that, paste it 4 times, I guess. Yeah, 4 more times. We'll give it address, gender, designation, and age. We'll also check the indexes of the array 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, just we are done. Now we'll insert the data using query, Mysql query. So insert into the table name which I have given tbl underscore employee. Now we'll specify the fields, its name, address, gender, designation, age. I'll just complete it. And I'm going to pass values to it, so the variables which we specified. Well, it's just the basic query stuff and all. I think you guys already know how to write a query and all. And if you don't know how to write a query, then I must say you should go with another tutorials on PHP. Okay, now we'll run the Mysql underscore query function. pass the connection and query. Okay, finally we are done with it. Let's get a demo of it. Let's actually try what we have done. Everything looks okay. Oh, actually, let's just give an error if the file is not empty. Actually, the file is if empty. Let's just give an error to it. Echo, right? Say it's error. That's it. Okay, now we are good to go. Just now check this up. Refresh once. Select the. Oops. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Okay, users.csv at employees. Now the page will not refresh after clicking that. Browse and we're successful. Let's give it another try. I will change the name, address, gender and designation to something. Dexter, address say Washington, and gender as I think good. Designation say developer, and age 22, so 40. Okay, yes, just okay, yes. We'll again upload this, reload the page, select the file, open it and press it along. Let's reload this again. Oh, boom, we are good with it. It's working completely fine and we are done with it. So I will maybe also make a video on how to download the file from database to Excel. So if you like the video, love the video, like it and subscribe to my channel, please. Thanks for watching the video.